as he wants it, so be. As he wants it, so be. As he wants it, so be.
Hey guys, so this is Wukong Wilson and I have an update for the Wandering Warrior project. I was able to get a ticket. I got the South Korea flight locked in. Very excited. So that's going to be February 28th, which is a Wednesday, and I'll be arriving on the 29th sometime. It's going to be a 15-hour difference, so I know I'm going to be dealing with jet lag. I think really one of my main objectives is to keep up my physical training. So right now I'm doing push-ups, sit-ups, running, right? Every day I'm doing 1 to 3 miles at least. And I'm also sparring with some pretty cool names. I won't name drop or anything, but I'm getting some good sparring in and gathering some really good data. So I really look forward to doing that in Korea once I get there, but I don't want to take too long off. I want to say I'll get there on the 29th, but my work exchange in Busan, which is way on the south side, that isn't until I think March 4th. So that's enough time. I'm sure that's enough time. But going to the different martial arts places is going to be really fun. If anyone has recommendations, let me know. But I'll be searching high and low, just kind of wandering around, seeing what kind of trouble I can get into. And then the next item on the itinerary here is going to be Japan. So a flight to Osaka is 120, 140 on the low side. It could be maybe 200 on the more expensive side. That's very doable. I'm pretty sure I can make that happen. I'll gather some money together. Somebody will buy some training from me, and I'll be able to move around a lot more freely. But also, studying some of the old arts that I used to study is going to be interesting. I did Shitoryu Karate with the Grand Master, the 33rd Grand Master of the style, Kunio Miyake. Kunio Miyake took me in when I moved to Texas when I was about 16. And that's such an amazing experience. I love that style. Another style I did was Tian Shan Pai Kung Fu. I did Tian Shan Pai Kung Fu back in Maryland, where I learned under the 64th Grand Master, Huang Qianlang. So that was under him directly. That was really, really awesome. Learning from him too. He was very, very interesting. I love the legend of that style. The legend of the style, I believe it was a young boy, something like a farm boy, and he followed a monk up to the mountains. He followed a monk up there, and he wanted to be his disciple, but they said no. The monk said nah, and just left him out there. So he kneeled outside of the gates, which is super icy. You know, it was cold. It was like a blizzard or something. And then they found him later unconscious, and they thought maybe he was dead. So they collected him and they brought him in. But when they collected him, his knees were on the floor, and it tore the skin off. So they brought him in, right? And they put him in front of the fireplace to warm him. And when they did, the red clouds started to come up from the mist of his blood. So that became his nickname. In Chinese, what is that? In Chinese, I think it's Hongyun. Hongyun, yes. His name was Hongyun in Chinese, which is red cloud. So that was super cool. That was super interesting, and to know the legend of the style. But I do know that it's a northern style, which is kind of like more like the Shaolin temple type stuff. But it was in the Tian, like Tian means mountain, right? So it's the Shanpai Mountains. And so it was basically taken from this kid who went and learned it, and then they brought to, you know, the south and the west and the east and all the different areas. So it became like the northern style that became more well known outside of the mountains. And that was my first kung fu style. So if I could get to China, that'd be cool. Walk the mountains a little bit. But all of that to look at more, probably actually a more realistic look at where I could go because it's less expensive, which is Thailand. Now Thailand, Muay Thai. I would be over the moon to make it to Thailand and train there for a month, 2 months, whatever it is. And because they box every morning, and then they do Muay Thai at night, and I'd love to interact with them. and teach and learn and do whatever I can there. I'll need more support, of course, so just keep sharing, liking, commenting, donating, whatever floats your boat in terms of my journey here. But I'm more than appreciative of everyone on this journey, and I'm really excited to move forward. So let me know if you guys want me to do any film studies or want me to write up some of your fitness programming. I can help you out with that, and you guys can just pair with me on this wonderful journey that I'm going on for the Wandering Warrior Project. So, yeah, thank you, and I'll see you guys around. Wukong training method.